calmness greets you upon
Oh, really? You're gonna save then? Nice.
exiting the submersible. Unlike the Iron Throne, you remain intact. It seems most of the hostages from the throne share your fate. Duke Ravengard approaches you, looking confused.
He's tadpoled, but under my protection now, just like you. His mind is his own again.
Father.
Will... Gods, it pains me to look at you. By Baldwin's graces, why have the hells ordained you to save me?
Your tadpole resonates with Ravengard's. The exhausted Grand Duke is a flurry of emotion.
Defend Will, but have the most... It's just his retort. I know what it's probably gonna be, but here we go.
By every last hell, son, my head.
Ravengard's head still aches so powerfully the pain seeps into you. The Absolute may be silenced, but the Duke's parasite still remains.
I know you have questions. Please go to our camp. You'll be safe there. We'll talk soon enough.
Ravengard answers with silence. He and Will have much to discuss.
Gods, we made it. We actually made it.
Target group is too far away. I'm so fucking sad. Is everyone alright? I mean, we had 2. We lost 2. Lost 3. But, you know.
Listen, pal. Only a special sort could have done what you did. Thank you.
What they were doing with us was horrid. Thank you for saving me.
Featherweight Falson will be back in the ring in no time. Once my daughter Claw is freed.
Who just spoke? Oh. Obelia.
Oh, that was amazing. Like one of them old hero stories. Thank you.
Ogro is free. Free.
Bloody hells. I was a goner for sure. Thank you.
My sincerest thanks, friend. I don't know what possessed you to find us in that place, but I am surely glad you did.
Still hurts. But thank you.
It's over, right? There's not more cutting. Thank God.
Wait, what? Where's the guy that fucking came with us? What the fuck?
Very well.
Your world's air. I never imagined missing its feeling on my skin. Curious. I owe you a great debt, son-child. One I shall repay. When I return to the surface, I will alert my colleagues at the Society. Find me there, and I will offer you what aid I can against this evil.
Oh. Huh.
I can't thank you enough. I was certain that place was to be my cold, wet tomb. There were so many of us scattered through that place. To save so many it was brilliant. Just brilliant.
I
We were
lost
kept
2.
hostage to control our families and the Steel Watch Foundry, to keep them building Gortash's death machines. Please. They need to know what happened here. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might. Gond smiles on me this day. Thank you.
Oh me, oh my.
I'll get to your camp. We'll talk there.
We're good and done with the Iron Throne, and I've no wish to return.
Yes, dear.
Father will be waiting in camp. It's about time we talked.
He's a baby. What? What the fuck? Oh, we're all back.
You were to administer Umberlee's justice. Instead, you conspire with the abomination. He who sickened the harbor with blood so black the sea itself chokes.
Gods, they're nuts. You have to help me.
Step out of the way. Protect him, and Umberlee will swallow you whole. Your lies won't save you.
Okay.
Give us the abomination or be counted as his ally.
I don't recall if he was really just a pawn or if he was just like, well, they kind of pressured me to do this, otherwise I'd die. But then I also didn't stop anything and totally got that one lady hurt. And also transferred all the prisoners. So, I don't know. Do all the wrongs undo? Like, I misspoke. This one good deed, does it undo everything? I think not, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like he was complicit, no? Like, bro. I feel like everybody's been wronged, but oh, sorry. But then the Gondians, they're also I mean, they're being forced to make the Steel Watch, so that, and then they're literally being used as collateral and literally enslaved, and then he transported everybody. Oh my god. And then he totally hit her. I think this time around, sorry.
What? Mate, you've got to be kidding.
Come quietly. The Sea Queen will judge you.
I surrender, all right. You wouldn't hurt a harmless man, right? And you. Thanks for nothing, prick.
Sorry.
It's over. It's finally over. We're safe.
Oh. Yeah, probably would have had to fight everybody. Holy shit.
Light, never quiet.
What?
Never wanted the easy path.
Listen, man. Wait, who's fucking leaving? Oh, Raven Guard. All right.
Yous have my gratitude. Truly.
If only my Gladiola was free too.
No!
Bala and Genshu will blow a bleeding gasket when they hear about this. Can't wait to tell them.
I need to gather my bearings, then find Jeff. My darling Jeff.
Oh. Oh no. I don't know who that is. I thought it was one of the other prisoners.
I can't believe they'd use me to control Drew. My poor sweet wee lad. Why would anyone do something so cruel, so heartless? It hurts.
Esty, I would get that checked out.
Can't wait to tell my spanner about all this. He'll never believe it.
Bastard Grindo. Carpentry could never be good enough for my brother, could it? Just had to work in a Gondian forge. If I got my hands on the bastards that got Claw locked up, a quick 1-2, bang! Out like a light.
Dude, Edgar, fucking Veilguard is like crashing whenever I try to leave to do a mission and pick a companion to take on a journey. And it crashed 3 fucking times. And I'm just like, awesome. Withers, can you bring her body back?
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark.
Of mods? I said Veilguard, dearest.
Dost thou require a new ally?
I haven't downloaded anything.
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
It would, I didn't download anything. I just assumed you already had mods because you. First off, fuck you. Secondly, normally, yes. But, no. Listen, I'm always interested in adding mods, but I usually wait after a good bit after the game's like been released, because sometimes it's finicky, or I wait for like a mod manager that's been released or something. It depends.
Then thou must return with the proper payment.
How much is it?
This is the price of balance.
Oh.
Well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment. My doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Hi! Welcome back. Thank you.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark.
What?
Dost thou require a new ally?
Excuse me? Hi, bestie. I'm sorry. Sorry about earlier. Wait. So technically, I could have just dipped and left everybody to die, and it would have been like an easy 600 just to bring people back. I thought they were like dead. Like, gone. Hi.
Copper for your thoughts.
You're completely fine. Alright. Did not give a fuck. That's literally really annoying. You big bitch.
First you cleave my heart in twain, now you shatter it to pieces. My son, a monster. Twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To be freed from Gortash's hell, only to be trapped in yours?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now.
Listen.
It is exactly what I think.
Sorry, you're probably gonna find this really uncomfortable, but here you go.
Ravenguard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him.
I was literally wondering about the tadpole.
I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravenguard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Well,
everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
I'm gonna interject.
my son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you.
No.
Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need.
What?
This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them.
You lie.
The worm will answer your call. You must seek him out. A bronze dragon, yes.
A dragon?
He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Balduran he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened, but just the once. Since then, the city has faced countless threats, but we always overcame. There was never a need to call on the worm. Until now. The Absolute is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. The worm must be awakened, and the task falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansur. An ancient epic, ill-remembered, dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
You didn't slay the dragon? Well...
Baldur's Gate stands on the brink of the abyss. My father was clear. We awaken the worm and take back the city.
Will, you are more valorous than Balduran himself. May the city know the truth of my only son. Pride of Ravengard. Pride of Baldur's Gate.
The pride of Baldur's Gate? I'm gonna cry. It's basically the equivalent of naming Rhaenyra the Realm's Delight. Oh my god. Thought I said worm? I mean, yes, but the spelling's just different.
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Why the fuck is Gale and Minsk behind me? The fuck? What?
Hell's Floric. While the Absolute commanded my mind, I condemned her to death and confined her in Worm's Rock prison. She stood by me even as the Hell's fires lapped at my feet. You must free her.
Oh, that's cool. So if you just ignored that entire place and then get this far, it's like, hey, please go get Floric, assuming it hasn't been 5 days since she's been sentenced to death. So that's cool.
Tremendous news. She proves as loyal to you as she is to me. I couldn't bear it if she died by my command. May the Triad guide her steps. I was returning from Elturel. My traveling party stopped at an inn, Joaquin's Rest, to lay our heads. It wasn't the heat that woke me. It was the scent. Cultists had set fire to the place. I don't remember being taken. Just the smoke burning my throat before I fell. I awoke in Moonrise Towers, inside one of those damnable pods. The rest, Well, the rest goes without saying. A complicated one. I went to greet Elturel's High Overseer, only for the Archdevil Zariel to drag the city into the hells. I've been touched by Avernus, been a plaything for demons. A tale for other places, other days.
Screaming. Man, I'm kind of like curious for like what bits of like this lore and like these little stories where it would kind of like hint at what you'd maybe expect in like DLC if there was going to be a DLC. And now I'm like sad. I'm like, man, that would have been fucking cool. I don't know.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring.
Okay.
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
Thank you.
What is it, Cub?
No one gives a shit? Alright. Alright, well, talk to me.
We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. I disappointed him once. I won't do it again.
A daddy's boy. What the fuck? It's so unnecessarily rude.
I do. And so does my father. Go on, read the legend of Ansur. Then we can plan our next steps. It's complicated. There's the joy of reconciliation, the relief of forgiveness, and the anxiety of new expectation. It's a flurry of emotion. I'm not sure how to make sense of it. Relief. My last 7 years have been defined by the secrets I carried. I feel light as a feather now that I've shed them. When I left the city, my father saw only a boy carrying the stench of the hells. Now, he sees the man I made of myself. Once all this is ended, once we've crushed the brain and freed the people, I could once more call Baldur's Gate home. Whether I return there, well, only time will tell.
I'm so fucking sad.
Almost pleasant traveling.
Oh my god. Like, nothing new. Just, who fucking cares?
Here goes nothing.
What am I carrying with me that's tracking me? Nada. You want to have a chat? Why?
What now?
I'm sorry, what? Covert critical. The fuck? Oh. You are obscured. Alright. I was like, what is going on?
A little rest to brush
Thank you. Thank you.
All's well, I hope.
Nope.
Aside.
No one gives a shit.
What is it, Cub?
Yahira, no one cares. Why does no one care?
You wish to consult me?
Always. Hello, Volo.
A welcome face. How can I help?
Hey, soldier.
Hello. Goodbye.
How can I help?
Thank you. What do you want?
That's strange. Knowing I'll never hear Cazador's voice again. Knowing it'll never command me to bow against my will. I'm free from him. Forever.